Man, what is up, YouTube? Hefe coming to you, Hefe's Fish Room, doing a contest entry for DIY project you're most proud of for Greg Jones. Who? Y'all know the rest. Anyways, he's a pretty cool cat, guys. He does a lot of DIY projects, has some cool turtles, does a lot of cool stuff. So y'all make sure you check out his channel, make sure you sub him. Show them some love. Let's grow our community, like we all keep talking about. What I'm doing my video on, DIY project I'm most proud of is my Denitrator here. It's one of the projects I'm most proud of. It's the one I'm going to do the video on anyway. Like I said, it's a Denitrator, and how these bad boys work is they start with a pump that pumps water in, and you want to pump it in, you know, at a semi-good rate. You know, a 500 gallon per hour pump at that head height with that tube. So I'm getting, you know, approximately, I'd say 350 to 400 gallons per hour. However, it slows down tremendously because of the 120 feet of tubing. This tubing specifically that's coiled around inside of there. It coils all the way down to the bottom right here. And then it's open at the bottom, and then it flows up through about 2.5 to 3 gallons of bioballs, and then flows out of the top right here, and then you got your little drip. Now this drip is really important. The drip rate is probably the most important part of this filter. If you go too fast, you're going to produce nitrites. If you go too slow, you're going to produce hydrogen sulfide, both of which can harm and kill your fish. Now, one way to test this and get it right is to start it out inside a 5-gallon bucket. Test it daily. If you get nitrites, you're dripping too fast, slow it down. If you have a rotten egg smell, you're getting hydrogen sulfide. Speed it up a little. And then you'll eventually get the right one, and you'll get nitrate-free water. That's what's coming out of there at that drip rate. Boom. Now, more in depth with how it works. When it's pumped up there, all that tubing has the bacteria that we all love to have in our filters, guys. It eats ammonia and nitrites, the nitrobacter and a few others. And by the time it reaches the bottom, it's oxygen depleted, and it starts flowing up through the bioballs. And what happens is it starts growing another bacteria that actually eats nitrates. And by the time it reaches the top and starts flowing out, you got nitrate-free water going back into your tank. And another important reason you want to have a slow drip rate is because it's oxygen depleted. If it went any faster, if you could get it to go faster without it producing nitrites, then you know you definitely want to start watching your fish for signs of oxygen depletion, like them hanging out at the top or them floating dead. So you definitely want to make sure you get it right. I would definitely recommend starting it off in a 5-gallon bucket and just checking it daily until it's right. Now, the reason I made this is, one, you know, denitrating filters or nitrate filters are just god-awful expensive in my opinion. The media that goes with them, they're proud of that too. They just simply charge too much for that kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. And I'm a DIY fish keeping kind of guy. I like making my own filters, as y'all can see. This filters my 120 gallon greatly. It's actually over filtered. I forget the exact amount of gallon per hour I have running through this thing, but it's definitely turning over at least 7, 8, maybe even 9 times. But that's why I made it. This is what I did. This is what I've done. Y'all rate, comment, subscribe. Go hit up my man Greg Jones. Who? Y'all know the rest. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the subs. Thank you all for everything. I wouldn't do these videos without you. And as always, y'all have a good night. Peace out.